Let us get right to the Jersey Central Newsmaker Hotline. We get together every Tuesday at this time for a feature that we call What's It Worth? And we talk to our good friend Barry Blank from National Estate Jewelry Buyers in East Brunswick for a conversation on some things with regards to gold and diamonds and jewelry. And we're going to take a little bit of a different angle today that Barry wanted to talk about. So, Barry, good morning to you, and great to have you back on WCTC. How are you?
I am wonderful. It's a beautiful day. It's not raining. It's not snowing.
For once, yeah, for once.
For once.
Exactly. You know what, Barry, and I want to talk a little bit more about Mother's Day shopping, and you've got a great offer that we're going to share with people in just a few moments. But if you are looking for that perfect, one-of-a-kind Mother's Day gift, you've got to get over to your store, right, Barry? I mean, there are things there that you have. You're just not going to find things like this anywhere else. No matter where you look, you need to go to National Estate Jewelry Buyers for some very unique Mother's Day gifts this year.
Extremely unique. I mean, we have watches, we have diamonds and jewelry and silver and gold and many, many things. And we are already low priced, but we are now, for Mother's Day, 50% off the ticket price. Plus, if you mention your name, Bert Barron, at WCTC, we will give them an additional 10% off that 50%.
Fantastic.
So it's a huge savings, and we want to just pass it on and spread the good word.
No, thank you for that. Thank you for that. And really, Mother's Day is coming up this Sunday. It's going to be here before you know it. If you want to get something new and beautiful and unique for the mom in your life, the wife in your life, maybe you have a daughter who is a mom too, you will absolutely find the perfect gift at National Estate Jewelry Buyers. So I urge you to go over there and do some shopping this week. Recycling of jewelry, Barry, maybe that's something that people don't think about that much, but much like we recycle our cans and our bottles and our paper, that there's an upside to that. And even recycling jewelry has an upside too. Did you want to talk about that?
Oh, sure. You know, we don't think about selling gold as recycling because we're making money when we're doing it. But the cost of mining gold and even diamonds and gemstones is so huge. Thousands and hundreds of thousands of pounds of soil have to be moved, which means the ground has to be destroyed. And it's so expensive to mine gold, which is one of the reasons that gold price sometimes gets pushed higher, but usually it's supply and demand. But you're saving the environment by recycling your gold. Not only you're having a profitable part of it, but I can't even begin to tell you the tens of thousands of dollars it costs to move the ground, to recycle and to not recycle, to refine the precious metals out of the ground, and all of the destruction and pollution that's caused by the actual mining process, not to mention the human factor. Now, I'd like to believe that miners are treated fairly and humanely. History dictates that it is not true, but I'm not slandering anybody, and I'm not mentioning anybody's names because I don't know any of the facts here. Mm-hmm. But I can assure you that there's a lot of public interest groups protecting miners, but I can't see that they're in the best of hands.
Yeah.
But I'm not, yeah.
And going the recycling route, Barry, does that begin with a visit to you, or maybe you recommend that someone pursue recycling something, or do you make the highest cash offer as you always do, and then maybe the recycling process begins with you? How does that happen?
I would say we are really up there. I mean, we're looking to, first of all, we would like to reuse your old jewelry or your estate jewelry. We would like to try to resell it before it's recycled or melted or whatever. We don't like melting jewelry. It's like destroying anything. You know, a lot of time and money and effort and design went into the designing of the jewelry, so we try to keep it intact. In cases where it is destroyed or just way out of style, we will refine it. It does save a lot of money. The refiners pay me for it. Mm-hmm. They refine it. They get the gold, the platinum, the silver, the palladium, and any other metals come out of this gold. There's also iridium in some of the platinum metals, another heavy metal. And we do the best we can. You know, we pay very high because we know we have a need. We have a need to call. To fill, not to call,
sure,
when we're recycling gold.
And even diamonds and even these fancy colored stones all potentially could be recycled and reused?
Well, almost everything can be. We have hundreds of pounds of colored stones, and we started to send them to designers to try to redo them. We do a lot with them now, and we even market some of them online. You know.
Yeah, so it makes sense, Barry, with this latest push that we're hearing in recent years about renewable energies and protecting the environment, and what you're doing with recycling of precious metals and precious stones really falls right in line with this. And this is something that I see is going to continue to grow in popularity as the years go by.
I'm sure it is. It sure is. I mean, you know, only the best and most well-established refiners and buyers of precious metals still exist. If you remember 2011 when gold and silver and platinum and all hit their all-time highs,
there
was a gold buyer on every corner, everywhere, and there were gold buying parties. All those people are gone.
Yeah,
all those
right.
fly-by-nights. They're not reputable. You know, I can't say that they're not, but I heard very bad stories about them.
Yeah, and like so many other people I've seen in various businesses, Barry, where people will come along and think they're a competitor, and the next thing you knew, they're calling you to say, Barry, would you like to buy my business, right? How many times has that happened over the years?
Many,
right?
I've had people, other gold buyers, call me and say, you know, you want to become partners? You want to become partners?
I've seen that with everything from what you do to even people that run food trucks that say, I'm going to take all your business. Next thing they know, it's like, hey, you want to buy my food truck?
Right.
Right.
Well, you never ever know. But I've had many people call and say, you know, one guy down, Harry's whatever the name is, he called me and said, "Can we do something together?"
Yeah.
Next thing I know, he was gone.
Well, hey, there's reasons why Barry is still doing this, and there's reasons why Barry and his staff are the best, and you just have to go to the store and you'll see exactly what I'm talking about. So why not go today with the free evaluation days that are happening, and of course this Mother's Day sale, which is just terrific, 50% off the entire inventory. And then if you mention that you listen to Barry and I every Tuesday on WCTC, he'll give you another 10%. You really just can't go wrong this Mother's Day than shopping at National Estate Jewelry Buyers, Route 18, East Brunswick, right next to the FedEx office there. But do stop in and you will find the ideal Mother's Day gift this year. Barry, as always, thank you, and all the best to you and your family on this Mother's Day. And we'll talk again next Tuesday, all right?
Sounds like a plan to me.